So when we originally sat down to do our next video, it was going to be a house tour of our new house that we've been working, what, 15 years together to get.
Yeah, I mean, though, we finally moved into our dream house. We've been here for today's actually Christmas Day, Christmas night. The next video was originally supposed to be a house tour, and we were really excited to show you guys our new house. But we're not going to show you our house right now because something happened, and we're not ready to just show our house right now.
Yeah, it's really hard to do with because this kind of thing has never happened to us. But on Christmas Eve, or the morning of Christmas Eve, broad daylight, our house was burglarized.
It was just it's Christmas. Sorry guys, we're a mess.
It's every day has been like, when they actually came into our house and took a bunch of our stuff, they took a lot of stuff. It really it's shaking us right now. We don't really know how to handle it because there's a lot you have to do. They don't know what they did by doing this. They don't know how much harm they actually caused. It's not just the stuff that they took, it's the stuff the aftermath, what we have to deal with and what we have to do to fix everything, because they took a lot of things that were very valuable.
Yeah, and it's just let's just start from the beginning so you guys could we can catch you guys up. Christmas Eve, it was 9:30. We had one last late Christmas present to get, and we also needed to get some groceries because we just moved into the house and we had nothing in the refrigerator really. It was Christmas Eve, and I was like, tomorrow's our cheat day, it's Christmas Day, I want to make you something special, let's just go grab like junk food and just pig out all day. And so we went to the store, went to 2 stores, and it was 9:30, and by the time we got home it was 11:30 in the morning. And the crazy part was we were literally coming home to eat lunch and then set up our security system. So that was the plan. And
it was our first day in the house, so there was a kind of a little lapse between, not having our security system set up and having it set up. So thankfully now we are secure. So I just want to throw that out there. Yeah. So we're good right now. We have
a lot of security systems in place, and you guys, we weren't stupid. Like we know we're on YouTube, we're out there, and we're always secure. Like we have a security system, multiple ones, and just because it was just a couple of days, but we're waiting for it to get set up, because part of it is through another company, another part is through us setting it up through our phones, and so
it was just really bad timing. So we got home, and it's just, oh god, it's so hard to walk through it again because it just happened. It's so fresh, and
there's so many people too that are just like our family and our friends who are like slowly finding out because it's Christmas Day, and so everyone's calling us and it's like,
Merry Christmas, and we haven't been able to even tell them yet, and we're like, we don't want to ruin your Christmas too. Like, what, So, but we are. And we're like telling... Sorry.
We're having to repeat the story over and over again, and it's hard. And like as the days go on, or as the time goes on, more and more of the story is getting pieced together of what was stolen. And so, I mean, just before we started filming, we noticed another thing that had gone missing.
So we have to go back to the police report that we filed and add that in, and there's just so much that goes with it because, well, we have to get back to what was stolen, I guess, right? So we walked in the house, and I noticed that, well, I went to the office, our new office, or this little square of an office, and I noticed that one of the computers was missing because we have both of our computers on a desk, and they're both Macs, all ones. And I move the computer around a lot because I'm always like working on different desks and different tables throughout the house. I'll work on the counter, I'll work on the bed, I'll work all weird places all over the place. But I noticed it was missing, and I knew for a fact I did not move it or anything that day because we were just unpacking stuff. So
I thought he did. I thought he moved it and just misplaced it. So I actually like looked in the closet for some reason, and then all I hear is Aaron say, "Oh my God, the iPads are missing. All my work is on my iPads." And I could hear his voice was just like shattered, and then I broke down. I knew someone broke in, and I was just like, I couldn't like, just hearing Aaron's voice and what was stolen. I knew it wasn't the actual iPads. It was the work that he had done, because he's working on Fairy Boy 3, and even though Fairy Boy 2 is finished and we're waiting to receive the shipment, so for you guys who help support that Kickstarter, it's coming to you guys soon.
In January, yeah, the book should be here in January.
But this was the third book that he was working on, and it was months of work.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard because I don't know how to explain it. You understand because, you know, you're a writer, and anyone that has a passion can understand this, or anything they're working, they're pretty much their life's work. I had 2 iPads, one that was a couple years old and one that was, you know, a little older, and they both had all of my comics on them. All of them, like every book that I ever made. And now that they're in print, you know, it's cool. I still have files, backup files and everything, so that's good. But this book was so new, the Fairy Boy book, that I am halfway through it. And it's my, arguably, like, I was so proud of this book and so excited to share it, because I had grown so much from the last one, and they don't understand that what they took away from me. That was everything to me. It's like my baby. You understand?
Yeah,
like,
I know. Luckily for we have 2 computers. The computer they actually stole is a very old computer. It's over 10 years old. It's an Apple computer, and it's actually a computer that me and Aaron were dating for just a couple years, and I had graduated from a 2-year university. Or not university, a college, a community college, and got my associate's degree, and I was transferring to a 4-year university, and I got a loan out to actually pay for that that Apple computer. It's because I needed it for school, and so that was I had to take a student loan to pay for a computer so I can go to school. And I mean, though it's been a decade old, I've taken good care of it, because me and Aaron don't always have money to blow. We've always been very careful with money. We've always saved money, and because we wanted to buy this, our dream house. And so there's more to that. It's not just like a computer was stolen from us. It was...
Imagine the memories on it. We had pictures, everything. You don't upload everything. You know, the cloud wasn't even around when it was on there, so we hadn't really had time to back up everything onto it. There's files, there's artwork on there too that I had. Oh my God, that was the computer that I started. Wow. There's vlogs, there's so much backed up on that computer, like so much on it, and they'll just never know what they stole from us. They'll never know. I think I wrote Books and Manor on that one. That was the one I wrote Books and Manor on, and it's the one I wrote all my other books on. And I mean, it has ideas for books that I've just never had time to write, that I've always pushed aside, and there's ideas on there and character developments. But luckily, there's a newer desktop that we bought, because that one has been kind of dying down for the last couple years, and because we do everything on those computers, we need it YouTube, we need it for our writing and art, that we bought a newer one. I don't think it's 7, I think it's like 4, because I think we bought it a year before we moved here. Oh yeah.
But that's where my newest book is, the 3rd book that I'm working on from this series, and I have over 200 pages done, so I don't know what I would have done if that was gone. And so, I mean, I can't imagine what you're going through.
Yeah, I mean, out of everything that was stolen, like, we can go through everything. There was a TV, a big screen TV. There was both of our Switches, our Nintendo Switches. Random things, like, all over the place we're still finding. There was a change jar token.
Sorry. Our social security cards were taken, our birth certificates, our passports were taken.
So that's what we've been doing the last couple of days as well. We've been calling everywhere and canceling everything and trying to lock all of our credit. We did everything to just protect our identity, at least at the time, for the time being, until we can, you know, get everything replaced. But, you know, like, we're both not worried about anything else really. Like, I mean, yeah, the identity stuff is gonna suck if they get away with stuff and they do stuff, but we have each other, you know?
Yeah.
But there's just certain things we can't replace. We can't replace memories on those computers and on those iPads. Like, it's they'll.
So anyways, you guys, let's like, we want to tell you the kind of the whole story and not drag it on because it's a sad story and we're always very upbeat on our channel. We try to be upbeat even when we aren't upbeat inside. But I'm sorry, this is gonna be a downer video. There's no way we can spin this.
I'm sorry, yeah. It sucks because like I want to be able to grieve for this stuff. I feel like I keep telling myself like, just be strong, be strong, be strong. But like, there's some stuff that you can grieve with. Like, I'm not grieving over like the big items. I'm grieving over work that, you know, they'll never get back. I'll never be able to redraw. I was so proud of those like pages I kept telling you and showing you. And I was like, I'll never be able to get back that work. Never. Like, I'll never be able to recreate the same pages that I created. There's no way to redraw from memory like that.
The only thing we really want back, like we're desperate for back, is Aaron's art. Is the Fairy Boy 3. And all we want is that art back. They can have the iPad.
I would buy it back if I could. Like, I don't even care. Like, we've been looking everywhere to see if anyone's selling it online somewhere, but no one has really been able to find it. But I really just, like, I want that iPad so bad because of the stuff. They can have it. I don't care. Like, I'll pay them for it again. Whatever they paid. We just wanted that back.
And you guys, Coda and Merlin were in the house when they broke in. So thank God they weren't that much of a-holes and hurt the pets. I mean, they don't seem traumatized at all. Like,
no,
Coda's
I don't
a little,
think they
like,
understood. I don't really think they understood what happened.
Yeah, like Coda, you can tell he's been needy lately, like extra needy, but that's also because of the move, so it's hard to tell if anything was like, they're not hurt or anything.
No. Thank God.
And also, you guys, it was like the next morning, I go let Coda out in the backyard, and all of a sudden, I see one of our TVs, and it was like, here's our garage, and there's the gate right here. It's like a small gate to the neighbor's backyard, and it was in our neighbor's backyard up against their garage. And so it was like this slither of a space between both our properties, and there was our TV, and it was still wrapped up from the move. But we went to our neighbors and talked to them, and I mean, this isn't a bad area, you guys. Like, it sort of sucks because it's like we moved here, we spent a bunch of all our savings, and we're not in a bad area. We're in a really good area, and we're in our dream home. And it sucks. I keep going all over the place. I'm sorry.
No, it's been like that all day, every day. I've had this constant headache since yesterday.
We can't eat. Like, we've been like feeling like we're gonna throw up. Last night we slept on the couch, and we're gonna sleep on the couch tonight.
It's such a weird feeling. Like, you just I don't know. So, I don't know, we're just trying to figure out ways to get through this and, you know, kind of just spend more time together. It just the feeling of coming into Christmas Eve and Christmas, like, with these feelings is just, that's part of the reason, like, they don't realize what they did or what they really took. Like, that stuff doesn't matter. Like, all the stuff that you can replace doesn't matter, but they really took away our first moving in experience, and they took away our Christmas. They took away our whole time together like this. They took away things we'll never be able to replace. Projects we'll never be able to replace. Like, I don't even know where to begin, like, with my next work. It puts me back so far. Like, it hurts us financially. It's gonna hurt us financially for a while now.
It's a hard day. Like, even like we try to distract ourselves and go on like Facebook, and like it's Christmas, so like everyone's posting their being around their family and their friends and opening up presents and just drinking hot chocolate and having these big awesome meals, and it's just like we're sitting here and we have each other, and that's the most important thing.
Yeah, and we have friends and family that are checking in on us, which is really good to have too. We're really lucky for that.
It just sucks because it's like we want to be with our families right now. We can't because of multiple reasons.
Just going through this alone kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Alone together kind of sucks.
But we're sorry about this video. We want to do a house tour because we're really proud of this house. Like, we really love it. It's so perfect, and we can see, like, we couldn't, like, the first couple of days we were here, we couldn't stop like gushing over it and just talking about how we can like see our kids here and growing old here, and like we just want to be here forever. Like, we still do. We love this house, and we're proud to show you guys. And we wanted to be a happy experience when we finally show you guys the house, and
this might take some time.
Yeah.
Right now.
So we might be doing some sit down videos for a while until we can we're up for it. But
yeah, thank you guys for sticking around though, and for supporting us, and for always being there. Just knowing that you guys are there and cheering us on, it really makes all the difference. It makes us very happy to know that. We love you guys. We've gotten to know you guys. So thank you so much for everything.
We love you guys. We do hope all of you guys have a Merry Christmas, and sorry for this damper.
Just try to enjoy your Christmas together, and your families and your friends, and whatever you're doing for the holidays. And we love you guys.
Yeah. See you soon.